my top 20 fragrances that I have that hold a very high ambroxan concentration that causes you to go nose blind. And in some cases, 20% or 25% of people, the population, roughly about 6 million people, can't even smell it. So you can be wearing the fragrance and the people around you can smell it, but you might get subtle whiffs of it, but you can't really pick up the ultimate scent. So you might pick up a few notes, but you won't pick up the ambroxan or the ambergris. So ambergris. So ambergris is a rare waxy substance produced in the digestive system of sperm whales, highly valued for its use in perfumery and historically in medicine and in cuisine. So yeah, it's edible too. And then use it in medicines. It's pretty much the fecal matter of the sperm whale. They use it after it dries up and after it washes up on shore. It's like ocean gold. It's very valuable, and it's used in perfumery a lot more than you think. So yeah, only 1% of sperm whales can produce this. So that's why they call it pretty much like the ocean gold. It's very valuable. But I have 20 fragrances that I own that sometimes when I'm wearing it, I can't pick up the scent, but people around me can. So I'm gonna show you 20 that you are gonna go nose blind to if you have it. It's an overdose of your nose receptors. If your nose receptors that pick up the scent have an overdose of that particular scent, it'll send a signal to your brain, which will tell your nose to shut off. And in some cases, about 20 to 25% of people can't even smell ambroxan. So when they smell a fragrance, even if it comes from a credible source like Jumma Shop or from fragrancenet.com, even if it's legit, they can't pick up the ultimate smell of the fragrance because it's blind to them. So if you have these fragrances, maybe that's what's happening to you. You might be one of that 20 to 25% of the population that is blind to ambroxan. And if it's a high concentration of it, that's probably why you can't really smell the fragrance, but somebody else can. And one of the ones I'm going to start off is going to be a new brand. I'm going to show you the box. It's called Killis. Killis. This one is a dupe of Stronger With You tobacco. And this one is called Milhi. I don't know. It's not. This is some kind of Middle Eastern name. Milhi. I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. But yeah, the bottle looks like this. So yeah, when you spray this, you're gonna pick up the tobacco and then you're gonna have some Stronger With You vibes. But there's a lot of ambroxan in this. So if you pick this up, you are probably gonna go nose blind to the ambroxan part, in which they put it in the base of the fragrance. So definitely check this out. If you do have it, then if you go nose blind, then you'll understand. So I'm gonna be putting this over here, and I got his cousin, Mutaba. Mutaba. This one is a dupe of Stronger With You Sandalwood, and this one has a high concentration of ambroxan. So you will go nose blind to this, or if you're one of that 20%, you won't really pick up the scent really at all. Or you'll just have, little hints of that sandalwood, little hints of that Stronger With You, but everybody else, it'll be projecting to them. So yeah, this is one of them. Mutaba. Okay, another one is going to be Atlas by Latafa. Very high ambroxan concentration. You will go nose blind to this. And in some cases, you'll smell it when you first spray it, but then about a few minutes, you'll smell your arm and you won't smell nothing because it has a high ambroxan concentration at the base of it, or ambergris. So definitely the molecules are just very potent in this. And in some cases, you will spray this on your arm and you'll see that the fragrance itself has a very high oil concentration, but yet you're not picking up that much odors from the scent. And that's why, for the most part. Or you just have a really weak fragrance, or the fragrance is fake. But if you know that you got your fragrance from a credible source, like Gemma Shop or FragranceNet.com or one of those credible sources, then you know for sure that it's probably because you're going nose blind. This one is notorious for it. It's called Affinity. That one is by Armaf. That one is notorious for it. It has a very high ambroxan concentration. It will cause you to go nose blind. Icon by Cotledge or Hotledge. This one, same deal. It will cause you to go nose blind. Titan by Cotledge. It will cause you to go nose blind. Okay, Damien Eclipse by Zamaya. This also has a very high ambroxan concentration. It'll cause you to go nose blind, or you won't really smell it at all. Maestro. This one is by Golf Orchid. This one will cause you to go nose blind. So yeah, this one for sure has a high concentration of ambroxan. This one has a very high concentration of ambroxan. It's an extrait de parfum. It's called Momento by Riffs. This one is notorious for having you go nose blind. So yeah, this is a very strong fragrance, and they have a lot of ambroxan inside of it at the base. And this one will definitely blind your nose. This one is by Aura Desire. This is like a new type of fragrance line. It's a this one's called Beyond Time Extrait de Parfum. This one also will make you go nose blind to the base of the scent. Habik by Latafa will cause you to go nose blind to the scent. Thriller 3 by Cal Cologne. It will cause you to go nose blind. Azure Velvet by Cotledge. it will cause you to go nose blind to the scent. Udane by Latafa. This one has a high concentration of ambroxan in the base, and it will cause you to go nose blind. This one, Hercules by Mason Alhambra, is the same one. It'll cause you to go nose blind. Orentica exclusive oud Rouge will cause you to go nose blind, especially for the Baccarat clones. Any kind of Baccarat clones, it's going to cause you to go nose blind. It has a lot of ambroxan. Same deal. Especially for this one, you probably won't pick up really anything if you're in that 20 to 25% of people of the population that was born like that. So yeah, it's like a genetic condition. It doesn't mean nothing's wrong with your nose. It just means that you're pretty much blind to ambroxan, okay? So that is definitely a reason. And this one is Royal Sapphire by Latafa Pride. This one is also a clone or a dupe of the Baccarat DNA. Same deal. Let me see, I have one more. This one's number 20. This one is Caprice by Latafa. So this one right here has a high ambroxan concentration. So if you do have any of the fragrances that I mentioned 20. Those are my top 20 fragrances that are in my collection. I have over 250 in my collection right now, and those are my top 20 that I have that have a high ambroxan or ambergris concentration that will cause you to go nose blind to the scent, but others others can smell it. So if you do have any of the 20 that I mentioned, just know it's not you per se, or maybe it is you, because it might be your nose. It might be the fact that you were born like that, immune to the scent of ambroxan. So yes, how do you know if you're one of those 20? You have to buy or test a fragrance that has high concentration of ambroxan to see if you can smell it or not. You know, ask a friend, you know, get one of the fragrances that I showed you, or if you do have one or a few of them, try the fragrances and see if you go nose blind to them right away, because you won't be able to smell them if you are one of those that's in the top 25%. So about 75% of the world can smell ambroxan, and you know, it's not really a bad thing, as long as you still have your senses. As long as you can still smell other things, you're fine. But I would definitely look into it. It's definitely a science, and it's definitely genetics as well. But definitely look into the fragrances, because I guarantee you that you probably have fragrances sitting on your shelf or whatever like that, or what have you, and you don't know that they have a high concentration of ambroxan. And that's why you can't really smell the scent. And then you might think that it's a bad batch, or you might think that you got duped and that they sold you a fake fragrance. And then you might throw it away, wasting money, instead of selling it or giving it to somebody that can smell it, or you can just wear it anyway, and then the people around you can enjoy the smell, even though that you really can't smell it yourself. But I will check it out. But like and subscribe for more, and those are my top 20 that I have in my collection. Have a nice day.